All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AAPL, Apple Inc. Before we jump into this chart, I do want to state some things. And the first thing is welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative, and it means you well. To all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for your support and recognition to my efforts, as well as your feedback, and also taking the time to discuss other things that you guys want to piggyback off of news or things in the chart or the organization itself amongst each other. I really appreciate the way you guys speak to each other, and I hope that you guys continue that honesty and integrity that we have here in our community. I'm really glad we've built this community. We're building it together. And also, I hope to, from my end, continue to relay helpful and informative information and nothing less. Let's jump into this chart. So, very bullish run, right? All the way till the split. Then after the split, there was a catalyst and it hit highs of 138. This is the most important point of the whole entire chart. The highest that this stock has reached after the stock split and before the stock split. This is the highest valuation that this company has had and reached in these times. So 138 is the true bullish indicator. I know that we have other resistance levels to break before getting there, but 138 is the highest point that needs to be broken by the bulls to turn into support and break through newer highs. It'll get them back, hopefully, into the bullish territory by that point. They do break through 138, but they need to break through it significantly after using it as a support to continue a rally. But let's go ahead and see. The bears have been dominating this. The bulls have only been able to level this off. There was a slight recovery here when the bulls tried in September 4th, but that wasn't enough. And the bears have been tearing it down today. The bulls actually did their best to level it off, and quickly and significantly it just started to drop. So let's zoom in here and see what's important. So we have our resistance level and our support. This is the lowest point of the day and the lowest point this has reached after the split. It closed out at 111.49, but 110 is significant. 110.62, if that gets broken through, the bears are continuing to tear this down to newer lows and break through newer supports. And if we zoom out, 110 has not been seen since the beginning of August, right? That was way back at the beginning of August, and it was bouncing around there, and then it started catalyst to start to work its way up. If 110 gets broken through, this will start to see newer lows, such as 108 and all the way down to close to $100. But right now, we're not there. We just want to make sure and pay very close attention to if 110.62 does get broken through. How significantly is it being broken through? Change it to your 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute charts and even 30-minute charts to see the behavior throughout the day and see what's going on so that you could see how quickly are the bears taking over. I mean, throughout the whole day, you could see that the bears dominated this. From this point forward, it just started to work its way down. It was kind of leveled off here, and then it became steep. So that's the behavior you're going to look out for tomorrow. You're going to really want to look out for that. And 110.62, if it gets broken through, bears are definitely starting to dominate this and pull it further away from the 50-day moving average. And the 50-day moving average is 116.90. Let me see if I can land on 116.90. Keeps jumping around, but 116.90 is the 50-day moving average. We are below it by $5 after the closing price, and if that support gets broken through, we'll be below it by $6, maybe even up to $7. How quickly is it moving down to newer support levels and newer lows? Now, for the bulls, this is the highest point before the fall, right? After trying to recover and then have a level off and not allow it to go any lower, this was the highest point that the bulls were able to keep it, and that's 117.24. That is slightly above the 50-day moving average. So if the bulls can break through the 50-day moving average and the resistance level and turn it into a support, they could be on their way to test new resistance levels, get back into bullish territory, and start to work their way up to newer highs. But the most important thing is they need to break through the 50-day moving average, and they will have a chance to hopefully continue to work their way up if they test it and prove it towards 117, turn this into a support, and this will be very significant, and they can start to work their way back up. The highest point reached in the day earlier in the day was 118. So that would be the next point of reference. If you want to write that down, just to have that, if 117 does get broken through, two things have been broken through: the resistance level and the 50-day moving average. And if it gets tested and turned into support, the true resistance level here, which is the highest point of the day, is 118.96, almost 119. It's like a $2 difference there. So that can be a signification that the bulls have recovered and now they're going upwards, away from the 50-day moving average and more into bullish territory and an upward direction, testing new resistance levels and also working their way up through that rally. So this is going to be very interesting for tomorrow. Bears have been dominating it the way the chart looks a couple days after the split, and the highest point has been 138. That is the most important point of this whole entire stock, to continue to hit new highs and show that the bulls are actually going to have a rally to reach new levels and new resistance levels. If you guys learned something new, hit the subscribe button, but don't forget to click on the bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single video that I post. Also, to my subscribers, if you guys haven't hit the bell, just double check, because by hitting the bell, you won't miss a single video and you guys can be up to date on these chart analysis as well. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. Share this with your friends and community. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see how this plays out tomorrow. Let's make some money.